I have now got definitive answer as to what is going on, and I actually have some really good news to share.
Open up, you OPN, bitch, you won't BBM, we should be closer than friends.
Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. So, as you guys can see by the title, I've got a big update for you guys today. Honestly, it is like a big life update because if you guys have been watching the channel, you guys have seen that I've been trying to TTC. You guys saw that my last test was like, it was negative, but I was 4 days late, and I've got some big news because I have now got definitive answer as to what is going on, and I actually have some really good news to share with you guys as well. Okay, so I don't want to string you all along, but my test, so I tested, I was 4 days late, and I did go ahead and test the next night, and guess what? Lo and behold, on the 4th day, I tested, and nothing at the end of the day. Then the night fully came, and I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna wake up tomorrow and this is still gonna happen, or am I just gonna get the big fat positive that I've been waiting for? Anyways, lo and behold, right as I was about to go to bed, my cycle started. I know, oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, you should really just say all that. That was very suspenseful, wasn't it? I know you guys are like probably wondering if I was gonna say that I got my big fat positive, but I didn't. But don't be alarmed, don't be alarmed. I've got really good news. So I felt a little defeated when my cycle started. It's like same old. I felt defeated, and I'm just like, okay, like seriously, I need to do one of two things. It's either I just like get myself together and just move on with the next cycle, or I just take the plunge and start this whole process that has been established by the fertility clinic. And so I decided to do the latter. You're supposed to call for your day 1 test on the day when you've actually had your cycle for the full day, and being that my cycle started at like late at night, that didn't count. So I ended up calling the next day to check out and see if I could book my day 3 test, and they were able to get me in the same day. And the coolest part was they were also able to get me in the evening at like 7 o'clock. The night when I got my period, I kept thinking that I'm gonna call tomorrow, but I kept wondering, what am I gonna do? Because hubby's at work, and to do my other upcoming tests, he's gonna be taking a day off, and so I don't want to constantly like intervene with his work schedule, though he's pretty flexible and is so willing to work with me. I'm so blessed. I just don't want to take advantage of that, so I try not to the best of my abilities. And now that my eldest isn't being homeschooled anymore, she's at school, she's not here. And then I have my 2 middle children who are still like, yeah, I have a 13-year-old who could possibly watch the baby, but I wouldn't want to leave her with a busy toddler, or I should say them, because both of them would be here, but I wouldn't do that. So I just kept wondering over and over in my head, what the heck am I going to do, guys? It gets hard. Like, as much as we want to have more kids and you want to grow your family, it gets hard sometimes when it's time to do certain things, such as even trying to grow the family, like by going to fertility appointments. It's just hard to try to get out the door. So yeah, long story short, I kept stressing about it and just trying to figure out, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna take her with me? Which does not sound ideal. And lo and behold, I called the clinic, and they're like, I have an appointment at 7 o'clock. And I'm just like 7? Did you just say 7? I was like, oh yes, please. Like, I took the opportunity really quickly. I was just like, I'm like, if like this is God, like this is so aligned and so perfect. The very thing that I was so stressed about, it's just answered prayers on a whole new level, and I just feel it. Like, I feel it. I booked that appointment, and then I asked the woman about my HSG appointment, like when am I supposed to call to book that? And she's like, well, now that you know that you're gonna get an appointment with us today, you can actually just call and book your appointment for that. And I did, and so now I have my appointment for that booked as well. Hubby's aware, so he's gonna take the day off. So I just feel like this is like I feel like this is good news, and it's a good start. And my actual appointment went so well for the internal test. It was so stupid because I couldn't find the place. I've never been to this place that they were recommending me to go, and they had me driving around, so I ended up being like 20 minutes late, and it just almost like screwed me over big time because the woman was with her last patient who arrived early. Meanwhile, I was supposed to be there at 7. The last patient who's supposed to be there at like 7:30 arrived at 7:20 when I still wasn't quite in the building. Thank her so much for taking me. I was so thankful to her. And I got to do my test. You know, they test me. They did the ultrasound on the outside and the ultrasound on the inside, and overall it went really well. So now I'm just booked for that HSG appointment, which I'm super nervous about, but I've also done it before, so I kind of know what to expect. And your girl is going to be taking them Advils this time around. I'm not playing. If you know anything about me, you know that I do have like a high pain tolerance, and I am that one who will always like postpone taking medication. After all my cesareans, I kind of stopped taking my meds pretty darn early. You know, I guess I rather feel a little bit of pain than nothing at all and just feel where I'm at, rather than just keep numbing it and then just keep taking meds. So when it came to this, when it came to going for that last test, the HSG, the last time, I was like, yeah, like to be honest, I just kind of forgot. But had I really thought about it and thought it was painful, I would have taken something. Now, after experiencing that, I am going to ensure that I take 2 Advil. They also gave me a prescription this time around, because last time I didn't have it. I don't know if my doctor just gave me antibiotics or something, but this time I am given prescription to make sure I take a couple days before. I think I have to have it taken 2 days before, because this is like antibiotics to prevent infections and stuff as they do this flush through you. They said like it's not like a common thing to have an infection, but they've had like 2 severe cases in the past, and so this is recommended, and I'm gonna go and get my prescription for that. But I'm so happy to report that I'm like well on the way to doing what I need to do, just to even learn about my body and learn about what's going on and learn to see if everything is functioning well, as well as learn if my tubes are blocked, and I guess having the opportunity to flush them, because that's what the blue dye test or the sonogram, the HSG is going to do. And I just feel good. Like I feel really, really good. I just pray to God that everything, fingers crossed, pray to God that everything's okay and everything is well. And after taking the initiative to do this, just kind of eradicate whatever feeling I was feeling. It erased whatever feeling I was feeling before about just like the fact that I wasn't, you know, it wasn't my month. But all things happen for a reason, and I just feel like it's gonna happen when it happens. I'm so happy about just starting this journey. It's so weird because I've been on this journey, but just taking matters into my, you know, not into my own hands, but taking a step in the direction that has been laid out for me. I feel like I'm doing myself justice, you know, rather than sitting around. I didn't anticipate that 36 was going to catch me, and I still wasn't going to either have another baby or have yet to conceive, just because, you know, everyone's like 35, you're so young, but this is the, like I said before, this is the real truth about having a tubal reversal. You don't know. Not to mention the truth about aging. Your body does different things too as you age, so you just never know. You could be super fertile in the beginning, and then you never know what can happen in the end. But I'm just so happy and so thrilled to share that news with you guys. I'm so thrilled to be sharing that news with you guys, and I thank you guys so much for all your comments and all of you guys that are on your journey. Like I said, your journey is so our journey is so unique, and like I really love having this community where we can share with one another. I keep saying that, but it's true. It's such a neat community where we can share and correspond. And so some of you guys have left comments down below, and I do have an upcoming Q&A which I will be doing and answering some of your questions, so be on the lookout for those videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. I like to post a variety of content, mommy videos, things surrounding tubal reversal, tummy tuck, ttcing, trying to get pregnant, breast reduction, breastfeeding after breast reduction. I've experienced all these things, C-sections. I have a lot of experience in these areas and I love to speak and talk on them. So don't ever hesitate to leave questions below, and I do like to answer my questions in the form of a video if I cannot get to them all. So be on the lookout for those videos that are upcoming. And yeah, until next time. So yeah, also turn on your notification bell so you can see when my video is uploaded, and don't forget to leave a comment as per usual. Share my videos if you can, that would be lovely. Share them on your Facebook. It will be greatly helpful to my channel, because you know, as the more time I want to be able to invest more time into it as it continues to grow. It's my little baby, and I ultimately want it to also be a little bit of a source of income for me as well as for my family, because it's a passion of mine, and who doesn't want to reap the benefits when they put in a lot of effort for their, you know, when it comes to their passion. So I love you guys and I appreciate you all so very much, and I pray to God that you guys all get your big fat positives this year. I hope 2020, I was about to say 2019, but that ship has sailed, okay? Pray for that 2020 is just like an amazing year for all of you guys, full of love, blessings, and prosperity. Like, just believe it, be confident, believe it, and trust, and just, you know, be positive in the daily, and just be thankful and appreciative for what you have. Gratitude is the first step into being grateful for what's yet to come. Until next time, guys, much love. Bye.